Now from Coors Field in Denver, MLB Network is live and on the air. A good matchup here for you tonight between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Colorado Rockies. Who'll get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. German Marquez will be on the mound for the Rocks. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Marquez might have the best stuff in this rotation right now. Big fastball, and I mean big. 95 to 100 miles an hour with movement. Good hard breaking ball. One of the best kept secrets in the game. If he's throwing strikes, could be a long night for those guys swinging the bats.
Striding in, Matt Carpenter. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Previous history with German Marquez. He's just 2 for 9. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Boy, and it's a good night for the old hot chocolate here. 46 degrees at game time. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. To 2-2 now.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
Fouled off. The 2-2. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Dero, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Matty, this is going to be a fun lineup for me to watch. I get fired up watching these guys because they all have a plan. It works for them. They follow the scouting reports. They grind it out in the video room. I'm interested to see what they've come up with.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product Paul DeJong. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. One out, nobody on. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep into the bleachers and gone. It's a solo shot here for Paul DeJong, and the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a curveball misses inside.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire. If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Murphy takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
Number 23, Marcell Ozuna.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. Previous history with German Marquez. He's 1 for 3. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Turned on down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Here's Dexter Fowler now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Waiting on it is Dahl. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But the Cards are on the board first thanks to this solo blast. Home half of the first coming up at Coors Field, and the Redbirds have an early 1-0 advantage. Miles Michaelis will be towing the rubber for the Cardinals. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you could throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
So digging in now, Charlie Blackmon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. And he misses. 2-1. The 2-1 home is a fastball that misses.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
The 3-1. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that one is gone. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first, as the Rockies pull even now at 1 apiece.
Well, his offense spotted him a run in the top of the inning, and he just gave it right back. That's what happens when you plant one in a hitter's wheelhouse. Sent out of here in a hurry.
Here's Nolan Arenado. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike one to start the at-bat. The 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Oh, 2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. And he fouls this one off. Two balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Popped up. Goldschmidt in foul ground. 1 out. Time now from Coors Field to take a look at the Rockies starting lineup. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Dero?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch on its way. And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two and 0. That one's in there on the black. 2-1. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang place at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
In now for Colorado, Trevor Story, the recipient of a National League Silver Slugger Award for his contributions at shortstop last year. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Two out, nobody on. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl. Here comes the first pitch. Too high, 1-0. The 1-0 home is a breaking ball that misses off the plate.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Story leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Outside, 3-0 now.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Yanked fouled off to the right. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
The 3-2 pitch gets him looking up around the letters. But the Rockies are able to knot things up thanks to this solo home run. Second inning coming up, all tied at 1-1. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He'll get us started in the top of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's a ball.
A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Looking up is Dahl. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left, and the Cardinals take a 2-1 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 home. And it's fouled away. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. No outs, nobody on. Counts even at 2-2 to Wong. Three and two now. Harrison Bader waits on deck. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4. And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader. Previous history with German Marquez. Just a couple of matchups, no hits and 2 at-bats. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Bader is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
Back to Murphy, and they get them both. Base is empty now after the double play. And next will be the pitcher, Miles Michaelis. Here's the first pitch to him. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Oh, and now look at this. The pitcher gives one a ride to deep left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Cardinals get 1 in the inning thanks to Yadier Molina. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 2-1 St. Louis. Leading off the inning, Ian Desmond, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch of the at-bat. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch is a ball below the zone.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
The 3-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
Hit in the air out to center field. Bader is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And let's focus on the captain of the defense, Yadier Molina. Future Hall of Famer, ability to control a pitching staff and shut down the opposition's running game.
Striding in for the Rockies, Ryan McMahon. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one. The 1-0 home is a slider taken for a ball.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Chris Iannetta waits on deck. Now here's the pitch. And that's finally over for a strike. And he misses here for ball four. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Stepping into the box, Chris Iannetta, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. The 1-0 home is in off the plate. McMahon, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Three and 0 now. Here's the 3-0 pitch. That's in there. 3-1. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. So striding in, German Marquez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Rockies pitcher with a bat in his hands and a 1-2 count. One and two. Here it is. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ozuna is under it. And that's the third out. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and one man left on. We played 2 full. The Cardinals are out in front 2-1. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as the TCU product. The left-handed hitting Matt Carpenter is the first at bat in the inning. First delivery to him on the way. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. He pops it up. Coming in is Dahl, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. 1 ball, no strikes to count. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Here's the 1-0. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
Now the 2-0 home. Outside, 3-0 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Paul Goldschmidt, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And he'll try to pull back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Stays alive, still 0-2. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. Ball 2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Here now the 2-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Carpenter rounds the corner and is headed home. He scores as they extend their lead to 2. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Marcell Ozuna, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. Ozuna, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Behind 0-2 now.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And another foul ball. Another one sent foul. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that gets over the wall now, but both runners will score anyway.
There's an interesting play right there. Base open. They elect to pitch to him. And what does he do? He hits a ground rule double, which forces the run from second and third to come in to score.
Standing in now, Dexter Fowler, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
1 ball.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing a bat at that pitch.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Pulled toward right center field. Desmond is calling for it. 1 out. Runner in scoring position at second with 1 away. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina.
Yeah, in his last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
First pitch of the at bat on its way. A high fastball is in there.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Coming in is Blackman, but this will land untouched. And here's a ball hit in the air, and no one will track it down. 3 runs already home here. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
The 1-2 fouled off.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Colton Wong will stand in. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Two and 1 after the foul ball there. The 2-1 is a fastball swung on and missed. Ozuna stands at second with 2 gone. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Rockies 1. Leading off the inning, Charlie Blackman, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Slider taken for a called strike. 2-1.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
All even now, 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now this is popped up, but Molina should have room behind the plate, and he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. So one away now in the Colorado third, and in next it'll be the perennial MVP candidate third baseman Nolan Arenado. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. To third. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Daniel Murphy, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Two out, nobody on. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They're down here 5-1. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Digging in to try it again, Harrison Bader.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Welcome to my world right here, batter. I've seen this 0-2 count way too many times. Hittable pitch in the middle of the zone, you take one. Slider in the dirt, you come unglued. Now you got to step out of the box. You have no idea what's going to happen.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Iannetta gathers, and the throw is in time. Bader is retired, and there's one away. So the base is empty here with one away, and into bat next the pitcher Miles Michaelis. First offering on its way. Swing and a liner, but foul. On its way is pitch number 75. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
First pitch coming. Here it is. That's popped up. Arenado trying to get there. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're up 5-1. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Now the pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Now the pitch. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. First time up, he went down looking. Oh and 1. Here it comes. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
In now, Ian Desmond. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now the 1-0. Fouled away.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows his team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and Ryan McMahon digs in to bat next. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
No, that's down.
And that misses, ball 1. Desmond is off of first with 2 away. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
The 1-1 misses, ball 2.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. 5-1 our score as we play the 4th here. Lifted down the line in left. Ozuna on the run, but this will land untouched. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And he fouls this one off. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. The payoff pitch one more time. And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. 1 run, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Behind 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Now another 0-2, and the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch, and it's fouled away. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. stepping in for the Cardinals, Paul DeYoung. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
This one's down to third. And he'll have himself a leadoff single as this is through into left. Harrison Musgrave takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Paul Goldschmidt will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike one. Comes set and the 0-1. That's over but low. It's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
The 1-2. Hit out towards second. McMahon gathers it in from a knee. He gets him. What a play. So a runner aboard at second here with 1 away. And that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. First pitch of the at-bat. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Hit hard on the ground to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap. 3 at-bats, 3 base hits, D-Row.
Yeah, the pressure falls off you after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party started.
Into the box, Dexter Fowler. 0-1 the count. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Fowler has just over 100 career home runs to his credit. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of it depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Fowler behind a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that.
You always want to see the curve break a lot, but this one breaks a little bit too much. Comes all the way across the plate and nicks the batter.
Into the box now, Yadier Molina. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the first pitch misses high here. Perhaps trying to get him to pop something up. It's 1-0. Slow roller down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. DeYoung, the runner at third. Ozuna over at second. Fowler is over at first with 1 away. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Here's Colton Wong now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. In there for strike 1. 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Ready with the 0-1. Now look out as he's got to hit the deck here. It's ball 1. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Oh, wow. He really yanked that slider across his body, and he almost threw it to the backstop. Nice job by his battery mate to corral that one.
The 2-2. Fouled off. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Just hung in there on that one. The next 3-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. The next 3-2. And he struck him out. A 10-pitch battle, but he finally wears him down as the inning is over. 3 left for St. Louis. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Thank you, Heidi. Mark Reynolds will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Hard hit at third. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1.
Ball 1. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. 1 out, nobody on. Popped up. And no one will track it down. And he takes a called strike 2.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Count still at 1-2. The 1-2. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away. Ready for another chance? Nolan Arenado. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First offering on its way. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And he will reach up to make the catch. Oh, what a play that time, as that ball had extra bases written all over it. But with that catch, the inning is over. Brian Shaw takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Into the box, Harrison Bader. He'll lead off for the Redbirds here in their half of the 6th inning. From the stretch. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. Shaw, a 6'1" right-hander. He was taken in the 2nd round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And he fouls this one off. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking up around the letters. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Miles Michaelis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. A ball and a strike. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Here's Matt Carpenter. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about the best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Comes back with the cutter and gets it by him. 1-1 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to Murphy, he'll take care of him, and that'll end the inning. Nothing across here this half. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. Cards lead it 5-1. Now in the box, Daniel Murphy. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the 1st inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the 1st inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Trevor Story. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Now the 1-1 pitch. He's outside for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This one's flared off to the right side. Coming on is Fowler, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Ready once again, David Dahl. No hits to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Wong charging in on it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning coming up. St. Louis is out in front 5-1. Welcome back to Coors Field here in Denver. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Stepping into the box, Paul DeYoung. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike one. Now the 1-1 pitch misses for the second ball. Ball even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Paul Goldschmidt. Fly ball out to right field. Blackman's after it. He gets there, and that's the second out. Striding in once again, Marcell Ozuna. He singled his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. Two and 0 count. Here it comes. Too tight with that one. 3-0. The 3-0. And this one misses inside. A ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Now at the plate, Dexter Fowler. His numbers against Brian Shaw, not great. He's 1 for 8. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Ozuna, the runner at first with 2 gone. Pulled toward right center field. Blackman is under it, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cardinals. They're up 5-1. Digging in now, Ian Desmond.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he will make it there as the Rockies are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
Here's Ryan McMahon now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one.
We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more, but so far, so good.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
In today's game, it's seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it. I'd love to see a little two-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force feed something the other way.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2. Seventh inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Bounce to first, taken in by Goldschmidt, and he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. There's the St. Louis manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll leave here with one out in the seventh as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W. Dominic Leone takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final two outs of this seventh frame. Digging in, Chris Iannetta for his career in this matchup. He's 1 for 2. First offering on its way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Leone, once a Toronto Blue Jay, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
The 0-1 pitch. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. And here's one that misses, so the count runs to 1-2 now on Iannetta.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
The 1-2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Throw to the plate, and he is safe at the plate as he beats the tag, and it's a 5-2 ball game. 1 out, nobody on. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Ozuna is under it, and that's the second out of the inning. Raimel Tapia will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Two out, nobody on. Two balls and no strikes to Raimel Tapia. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Now the 2-0 is in there for strike one.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit high and deep to right center. Bader on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Around second, he's on his way to third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, Charlie Blackmon, runner in scoring position with Sir John. He's set, and the pitch. And that one right down Main Street.
Hey, I have no problem with that take right there. Reliever coming in, you haven't seen this guy for a while. Gives yourself a chance to calibrate what he's got.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 home. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And this will get all the way out toward the 375 sign now. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 5-3 ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Standing in now, Nolan Arenado, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Sharp ground ball to third. And now a jump throw against his body. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Cardinals are out in front, 5-3. DJ Johnson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Coming to the plate now, Yadier Molina. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Fly ball right down the line in left. On the run is Dahl, but this will land untouched.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
The 1-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Now the 1-2 coming to Molina. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Now a fastball up around the shoulders, but it's strike 3 called and a questionable first out of the inning. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Ready now, Colton Wong. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tight break with the slider there. Catches the inside for a strike. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Outside for a ball, 1-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. Prodigy Murphy's in time, and there are 2 gone now. Visiting Cardinals lead in this one here in the 8th as you get a look at our line score to this point in the ball game. Now at the plate, Harrison Bader. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Smoke on the ground left side, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And now you might start wondering about a pinch hitter. If that's the case, here's what the Redbirds have left on the bench. Jose Martinez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Jose Martinez.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Waiting on it is Dahl. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Cards leave 1 as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Andrew Miller is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 21, Andrew.
So coming to the plate, Daniel Murphy, not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. DeYoung gathers it in. On to first, and a sigh of relief in that visitor's dugout as that's a big man to retire to start out the home 8th. So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Trevor Story. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
A ball and no strikes. Miller features an absolute power slider, and he uses it a lot. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement on that pitch.
Yeah, Matt, and this is one of the reasons why this guy is so hard to square up and get the barrel of bat on. He throws hard, and this slider that he throws, it takes a sharp break down, and it's really hard to get the barrel on it. You'll see lots of swings and misses, and he can throw this pitch 3-4 times in a row and still make hitters look bad.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. The Rockies shortstop in front with a 3-1 count.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. Three-two pitch. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of a steal when he's on base.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So a runner at first now with one away, and into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And he misses with it, 1-1. Story stands at first with one out. Into the corner and slicing foul. One-two pitch is a slider that misses 2-2. Still even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Grounded back up the middle. Backhanded to second for one. Back to first, but he wasn't able to set his feet that time as he gets knocked down, and they only get one.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got the force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
In now, Ian Desmond, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Pulled him with that one as he's way out in front.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
0-2, here it comes. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Even count of 2-2 to Ian Desmond. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. One left for Colorado. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Striding in to start the 9th, Matt Carpenter, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. And he's able to fight this one off, foul to the right, and the count will hold at 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number one. Will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. Zero. 1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. Three balls and a strike to the Cardinals shortstop. Fouled off. One out, nobody on. Heading out towards shallow right. Blackman is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Standing in, Paul Goldschmidt. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. From the stretch. In there, strike one. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Bases are empty here with two men out. Hit to third. Throw to Murphy, will take care of him, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals, and it remains 5-3. Jordan Hicks comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. Stepping in, Ryan McMahon. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
That's a ball.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Hicks stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He was selected in the third round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Cue shot here out towards short. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. Stepping in, Chris Iannetta. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. The 1-1 home is a slider taken in the dirt.
That's
3-1 now as that misses down and in.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Sinker misses, ball 4.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him, and I'm really surprised by that because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Garrett Hampson will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. And easy to read the thought process here as he starts him out with a sinker below the knees, and it's 1-0. Iannetta, base runner at first with 1 out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. In there, 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
That's popped up. Coming on is Ozuna, but this will land untouched. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Charlie Blackmon. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Set and the pitch. And a ball 1-0. One and 0 pitch on the way. And he lays off here as well. It's 2-0 now to the Colorado right fielder.
Now, this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
The 3-1. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And in next, it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right there for strike 1. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. The St. Louis Cardinals took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Miles Michaelis pitches well enough to get the W. German Marquez was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
For 21 here tonight. And he reminds you to play. Drive by safety.